The first step is, before you service your unit, is to switch the thermostat to the off position. This will turn off the 24-volt power that is needed to work the relay on the Rudd AC unit that is outside. Before you start any work on your AC unit, go to the disconnect box by the unit and open it. There you will see a circuit switch or a disconnect plug. Switch the power to the unit off or pull the disconnect plug out. You need to do this to remove all power from the AC unit. Believe me, take it from me, the last thing you want to do is get shocked. And 220 packs a punch. The next thing you need to do is remove the panel. To do this, we've got 4 screws. They're 1/4-inch sockets on this unit, and you need to move that panel to access the relay. I'd like to take a moment to speak about the relay in these Rudd AC units. Many times the relay, after years of service, stops working, and when your thermostat calls for AC, the unit won't turn the compressor and fan on. But sometimes the opposite occurs. These relays get stuck in the on position, and of course the thermostat won't shut the compressor and fan off. You'll notice the compressor is constantly on and see ice build up on the lines going into your home. I'll be using a 1/4-inch socket wrench to remove the screws that hold the cover in place. Be back when the screws are removed. Remember, it's a good idea after you remove the screws on the outside casing, it's good to put a little screwdriver and try to pry it open so it can be removed. And there you have it. It's all opened, ready for you to service. And this is the relay that I will be removing. New relay that I picked up on eBay for $11. Okay, and sometimes they go as much as maybe 20 bucks, even $40, but this one I picked up was pretty cheap. And there's the relay I'm going to be replacing it with. And I'll get back to you. And if you notice the wires, you should always take a picture of the wires before you do anything. But it's pretty easy. It's just basically you have a wires that control the relay, which is probably 24 volt, and you have the wires that the AC wires going into the relay, and then the wires coming out of the relay to where the relay will, actually it's just connecting and disconnecting the power when the unit calls for AC, and disconnect the power when the unit calls for the AC to be off. Notice the socket that I had to remove here, if you see me putting the screwdriver, is a 5/16 socket. That will remove the relay on this particular unit. See, I replaced the old one with the new one. The old one's been removed, see? And the new one's been put in. You just put the wires, basically, you follow the wires. Line 1 would be what goes into the relay, and T1 and T2 are what comes out of the relay. Just take a picture, like I said, of what was before, and you'll get a good idea how it goes back in. Now I'm going to be screwing it in and putting the cover back on. We'll see how it works. See, all the wires are in. And now I'm going to move over, and I'm going to put the breaker back into the unit. The breaker back into the box and plug it in. See? Now, we're done for the job. We just have to replace the cabinet. But before I do that, I'm going to check and see if it works and if everything's together right. Now hold on, I'll get back to you. And as you see, the air conditioner works just fine. And that's how you put and change a relay on a Rudd home AC unit.